Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you the best 8 working glitches in Minecraft 1.18 Bedrock. Starting with the first one. This is an X-ray glitch, therefore if you use this you can see through the blocks, through walls, and you can see mineshafts underground. So what you want to take for this one is one piston, one slab of your choice, and one button. That's it. And how do you set this up? It's very simple. Simply dig out one block like this and place your piston facing into this direction, something like this. Now you want to destroy these 2 blocks, and before jumping in this hole, place a button right on top of the piston so you can power it later. Then jump in the hole, place a slab below you, and now you can simply power the piston with the button. When you sneak, you will activate this X-ray glitch. As you can see, we can see some nice caves on the ground. Like always with these X-ray glitches, a night vision potion is very effective to see underground, and with this spyglass you can even zoom in and see all your R's that you will need. So the next glitch I want to show you is an Immortality glitch. Therefore, when you use this, you're fully immortal and invincible in PvP fights and your survival world. To do this one, you will have to take some potion of instant health. You can do this with 1 each, so with 1 potion of instant health and 1 potion of instant damage, but I recommend to take at least 3 because there is a chance that it doesn't work first try. In addition to these potions, you want to take yourself 1 dispenser and 1 button and some kind of blocks, just that you can take some fall damage. By the way, this one works on realms. This is very OP because you can't take any damage even in the void. So now to do this one, you first want to dig out a 3x3 hole. Then you want to break a second layer in your hole. Now you want to destroy this block and that block and place 1 dispenser right here. And of course I forgot to tell you that it has to be 2 dispensers, so please place your second dispenser right here. And by the way, it has to be a dispenser, droppers will not work. Then go to 1 dispenser and place all your potions of health right in there, and go to the second one and place in your potions of harming. Now you want to exit the hole just by breaking a block. You can place a button right in the block that is between the both dispensers. And now you want to take some damage. To do this, you can simply do this with a potion of poison or just stack yourself some blocks and then jump down and repeat this until you're at 1 or 1.5 hearts. As you can see, now I have 1 heart and I don't regenerate because I have some kind of hunger. And now what you want to do to activate this glitch is to stand right in the middle of this block. This has to be very accurate, otherwise it could be that 1 potion hits you before the other one and then it will not work. And then what we want to do is to press the button, and in theory, if this works, we should get a message in the chat that we died, but we don't have the death screen. So let's try this out, and this time it didn't work. Next try. And this time it worked. As you can see in the chat, there is the message that I was killed by a magic, but actually there is no death screen. However, as you see, when I drop down right here, I won't take damage. The sound will appear, but I won't take any damage. As you can see, I have 1 heart right now, and when I drop down right here, I should die, but now I didn't take any damage. So this is a very OP glitch, but keep in mind it will stop when you log out of the world. The next glitch that I want to show you is a gravity block duplication. With this one you can duplicate every gravity block item, that is anvil, a red sand, and gravel. To do this you will have to take 2 ender pods, a stack of blocks around, a button, 1 piston, and 1 bucket of water. You will have to do this in the end, so first jump into your local stronghold. Then you want to take yourself some blocks and go right to the end gateway. This is the end gateway, and you want to build yourself a staircase so that you can do this in survivor mode. Now it should look something like this. You want then to stack up and place a block right in the corner between these 2 bedrock blocks. Next thing to do is to add 1 more layer around. This should now look something like this. Of course, this is just a temporal block. After doing this, you want to place another temporal block and just surround this thing with 1 layer of blocks. This should look something like this. Next thing to do is to place your water bucket right in this corner. Then take your piston and destroy this one and just replace it with the piston And now you're basically finished. To start this glitch, basically place your item, in this case the anvil, right on top of this piston. You can do this with sand or gravel as well, as I have already mentioned. Then drop down onto your staircase and place a button right underneath the piston, and whenever you press this piston, you will duplicate one of your blocks. As you can see, this purple beam pops up right there, and this is the sign for that we duplicated the item. As you can see, now I have one anvil in my inventory, and to collect your items, you will have to pearl yourself into the end gateway. There you will collect the items like this. I have gotten 7 extra anvils. To do this again, simply go back with a second ender pearl, and then you can go to your staircase again and repeat this whole process. Next up, we have the piston duplication glitch. This is for pistons. You can do this with normal pistons and sticky pistons as well. However, you want to do this with 15 pistons in total. And in addition to this, you want to take 16 blocks of obsidian, 16 redstone torches, and 1 TNT. Now, for example, if you would do this with 4 TNT, you will get 4 times more duplicated pistons. Each time you should duplicate around 3 of them. I think if you have a good gunpowder farm, you can do this several times. Now to set this up, simply take the redstone torches and place down the redstone torches in a 4x4 pattern. Next thing to do is to place some obsidian right on top of them. You should place 1 block of obsidian above each redstone torch. Next thing to do is to grab yourself 1 block so that you can easily access this. And now simply place your pistons right on top of the obsidian. But at the end you should leave 1 spot free. And what we want to do with this spot is very simple. You just place your TNT right in this spot. Then you want to jump away and wait. And as you can see, now I have 15 pistons. I can drop them out like this. And then we want to collect these pistons that are there. We placed 15 and then we should get more than 15. So let's see how many we got. There's some more. And now we have 21 pistons. So we duplicated 6 of them. Next thing I want to show you is an easy method to get an infinite amount of elytras and so much faster than normal. To do this, of course, you have to be in the end dimension, and there you want to pearl into one of your end gateways. Now what you normally would do is to search for your first end city. Simply go into your settings, into video, then scroll down until you are at the render distance, and now simply crank this up. If you do this for like some minutes, this will have no effect onto your gameplay. And as you can see, we did this, and the first thing we see is our first end city with an end ship. So let's see. This means we have gotten our first elytra within minutes. And as you can see right there in the far back, we can see our second one. And if we would let this render a bit more, then we would probably see our third one. Next glitch I want to show you is a Piglin trading glitch. With this one, you could trade with Piglins in a very fast way, and this is very insane. To set this up, you will need 8 blocks of glass, 1 sticky piston, the amount of gold that you want to trade, a nether gold ore or a block of gold, and a redstone torch, a redstone dust, a lever, and a redstone repeater. Of course, for this one, you have to be in the nether to get yourself a Piglin. There you want to take a glass blocks, place 2 of them right there, to here, and here as well, so you have a little box for your Piglin. Next thing to do is to go a few blocks away and place your block of gold or the nether gold ore. Then simply take your sticky piston, place it facing the gold block. Next thing to do is to place a redstone dust right behind. You want to take some blocks, place 1 in this location and 1 at this spot. Then place a temporal block and 1 more right here. Destroy this block and place a redstone torch here. With placing a redstone repeater in this spot, we will activate this redstone clock. And when we place a lever right here and flick it, then this will stop. At this point, you can take yourself a Piglin. You can do this with a boat, for example, and then you want to put it right in the box. Now we can throw our gold ingots right into the cage. It will take 1 of them. And normally it would take 6 seconds to trade 1, but now if we activate the lever, as you can see, this is so fast and we will get all the items. The next thing that I want to show you is an all item duplication glitch. With this one you can duplicate every item that you want. For this one you want to take yourself a chest, a nether portal, and a good pickaxe if you want to, and of course the items that you want to duplicate. The first thing to do is to set up your nether portal if you haven't already done this, and then go right through. You can always take an existing one as well. Now here in the nether you want to make sure that you have a cage around your portal, otherwise you might have some problems with the mobs that are around here in the nether. And now the next thing to do is to place down your chest. Of course I do this in survival, so place down the chest and then save and quit your game like this. As soon as you're back in your world, you can do this duplication glitch. To do this, you want to open the chest, put in all your items that you want to duplicate, and then quickly jump in the portal, and as soon as you're at the other side in the overworld, you want to exit this game without saving. On PC you do this with Alt F4, on mobile you do this with closing the tab, and on console you have to open your console menu and then press close application. So now open the chest. I want to put in all my items that I want to duplicate, then jump in the portal, and now I have to wait until I'm at the other side, and once I'm there in the overworld, I can finally exit the game. So now let's see if everything worked. If everything worked, we should be in the nether, we should have all our items in our inventory, and the items should be in the chest inventory as well. If it didn't work for you, just try it a second time. So now let's see if we duplicated our items. And now as you can see, this time it did work. So we have all our items in our inventory and they're in the chest inventory as well. Sometimes it might not work with the first try, then you just have to do it again. The last glitch I want to show is an emerald duplication glitch. With this one you can get an infinite amount of emeralds just out of one emerald. For this one, a good axe would be helpful, but you don't really need it. Now you want to take yourself a librarian villager and you want to make sure that it trades bookshelves right here and books right here. After this you will have to cure it sometimes from being a zombie to get these nice traits, and then you can put in your emerald, trade in your bookshelf, place it down, destroy the bookshelf, you get 3 books. Out of this you can trade 3 emeralds, and with these 3 emeralds you can go to your villager again and trade 3 bookshelves. And at this point I think it's clear, you can destroy these again, you will get 9 books, and out of these 9 books you get 9 emeralds, and you can again trade 9 bookshelves. Now after 12 trades each, the villager will lock, and to unlock it again you have to wait until the next day, about 10 minutes. If you want to skip this time, you will have to take yourself some more villagers, and then you can produce a high amount of emeralds within a few minutes. So I hope you enjoyed this video and it helped you for your survival world and to gain some nice amounts of duplicated items. If this helped, a subscription would help me very much and I'd appreciate that. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like, of course. And if you have some suggestions, questions or other things you want to mention, then please leave them down in the comment section. I will read and answer every comment you write, and I'm very thankful for those. And then we see us again in the next video.